think Jesus is? We've seen his claim to be God. What would you expect someone who claimed to be God, what would you expect that person to be like? You'd expect them to be perfect in every way. Well, we've seen even the enemies of Jesus said he was a righteous man. You'd expect the creator of the universe to be able to create, to make things happen. Well, read the Gospels of how Jesus turned water into wine, how he fed crowds of 4,000 and 5,000 people when he only had a little bit of bread and fish. You'd expect the one who made the world to have power over it. Well, Jesus did have power over the creation. He calmed a storm with words. He healed the sick. He raised the dead to life. Everything seems to point in the direction that Jesus is God. Jesus once said this, "If you don't have faith in me for who I am, you will die, and your sins will not be forgiven." Jesus obviously thought it was important that we believe the right thing about him, that he is God, that he is the I am. Without believing that, Jesus said, there would be no life, only death. Without believing that, Jesus said, your sins will not be forgiven. All of us need forgiveness. You might think, but I'm not that bad. Well, Jesus once said this. He was asked, which is the most important of the 10 Commandments? This was his reply. You must love God with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength. Have you done that? Jesus is the gift that we need. Do you get excited on Christmas morning, opening presents? Perhaps you just enjoy giving and watching others excitedly ripping their presents open. I once had a microwave for Christmas. It wasn't exactly anything I'd been longing for, but it was a gift I needed. You might say, I don't want the gift of God's Son, Jesus, but he is the gift you need. But it might be, you know you're not the person you should be. It might be, you know you've done wrong. It might be, you can say, God would be right, he'd be just, he'd be fair in punishing me. If you can say that, and you understand something of that yourself, then see how precious a gift Jesus is. He was given for people like you, so that you can be forgiven, so that you can know God and know life, new life, now and forever with him.